to me the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
Guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy and I'm so glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm doing a general collective message and I'm manifesting that those who this message is for find this video and you find it right at the right moment, okay? All right, so let's get into it. Now keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information in my social media is down in the description box below. All right, we have surrender. Oh, you guys. It's time. It's time for you to surrender to the energy that has been building around you. This energy is coming through to help carry you into the next level of your manifestations. I'm seeing this energy within a portal of becoming, and this energy is coming straight for you. This is something you've been working on, okay? And it's time for you to surrender to believing it. You have to go all in if you want this to happen. You have to give it everything you have. You have to commit, and you have to be willing to be flexible in this manifestation, okay? So you have to surrender to the energies around you. The universe is speaking directly to you, okay? We are channeling source motherfucking energy today, all right? Pineal gland. You guys, if you have had latent abilities, they are fixing to pop open. Okay, so if you start like sensing presence and you have never sensed presence before, that's going to happen. Now, I feel like it's not going to be terrifying, okay, but it will be unnerving for some of you because you're going to become aware that for some of you, there are passed on loved ones around you. You're going to start seeing, for some of you, you're going to see apparitions. Okay, let's talk about apparitions, okay, because we don't all see apparitions the same way. We all don't see like the ghostly figure, okay? For some of us, we see almost digital-like impressions in the atmosphere around us that manifests into these images, okay, of people, places, spirits, and things, okay? For some of us, we see psychic impressions. Sometimes they're symbolic. Sometimes they're literal. That's part of the journey of learning your own internal spiritual language and discernment, okay? All right, let's get another card here. We have Manifestia. What did I say? You guys, you're manifesting this next reality for yourself, okay? Now, it's time for you to get more comfortable with these more expansive kind of consciousness, expansion ideas, okay? Because it's happening, all right? It's happening. We have many, many souls that are waking up, and they're waking up in a state of consciousness that is in constant awareness, and it is overwhelming. It is exhilarating and it's terrifying because you begin to sense the other realms. You begin to sense the other purpose for your life. You begin to sense your God consciousness and you begin to sense it in other people. And what happens when you do this is you enter a place within the human collective that is an actual portal where you begin to pull in your higher self and you begin to manifest in a major way your God consciousness through your human vessel, okay? Now, I know this is an expansive kind of idea, and many of you guys are going to be like, whoa, but here's the deal. Many of you guys have been asking for this, okay? You want this information. No matter how bad it makes you feel about like being uncomfortable and not being okay with it, this information is for you. What you do with it is what you will. But let this be known. This is very important that you walk into the awareness that you are absolute God consciousness in a highly advanced biological suit. Okay? That is the truth of you. All right? And everything in the world is fighting for you to not own that truth. Okay? They want you to stay asleep. They want you to go back to the way things were. And we have come too far to go back now. It's too late. We're committed. And why the fuck would we want to go back? Look at all the shit they're trying to do, right? So now it's time to charge forward, okay? So you're going to have to put on that crown of spiritual sovereignty and understand that you are literally God consciousness in your human vessel, okay? And in that, there is no obstacle that you cannot overcome. Now, with that said, it won't be easy, honey, okay? Some of us had to crawl literally from the grave to do this work. Okay, it was not a quick climb. We had to fight for it. And honey, you're probably going to have to fight for it too. And that's why you're a fighter. That's why you're a spiritual warrior. That's why the fuck you're here. So rise already, okay? Because the spirit world is ready for you, okay? They're all standing. There are tens of thousands, okay, of spiritual I'm hearing like a spiritual hierarchy of like warriors, okay? This is not for play, all right? And they're ready to go. But they need the human collective to wake up, okay? So it's time. It's time for you to wake up to who the fuck you really are, all right? Because we're not playing anymore. And the shit that's going on in this world, this is serious, all right? It's very serious what's going on. And if you don't rise up in your own authentic voice, one day you may not have a voice if you don't. All right. It's important. You can't kick around these spiritual ideas anymore and sleep on the possibilities and the maybes or whatnot. You need to walk in and own who you are. Okay. Own your power. You are far more powerful than you ever thought you could possibly be. All right. That's the truth of you. And that's what they don't want you to own. Okay. So you walk into it, own it. Don't be afraid to show it. Don't be afraid of it. It's what you are. And in that, amazing things can happen. Miraculous things can happen. Okay? And the spiritual hierarchy that's waiting for the human collective, they're coming in to help us ascend, help us rise into this new level, this new influence, this new manifestation of human consciousness, where we're no longer constrained by outside impressions of hate and control. Those are released. We're about liberation, enlightenment, and ascension. This is major ascension energy. And a lot of people want to talk about ascension energy like it's some butterflies and unicorn shit, but ascension is one of the hardest things you will ever do in many, many lifetimes. It takes deep, hard work, a lot of tears, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering to overcome the obstacles, the generational constraints, the constraints of the human vessel, the constraints of the energies of past lives and future lives and multidimensional lives. It takes an element of self-mastery for a human being to do that. And I'm telling you right now, you have that. You already have it. There's nothing to gain here. It is what you are. So just embrace it. Begin to embrace your divine sovereignty. And you will see things change. You will see your viewpoint in the world and to the world and in the universe and to the universe changes so abruptly. Because you will know that this is kind of like a big game. And unfortunately, the stakes are very real, even though the 3D is an illusion. Human suffering has a kind of frequency all its own, that there are many energies that feed off of. Okay, these are the energies that victimize, terrorize, abuse, and mistreat humanity. And they feed off that energy because people want to call them predators, but they're not predators. Okay, predators don't prey on, a true predator does not prey on a weak or fragile or vulnerable people or being. A true predator preys on other predators. And that's what we're talking about. Because no matter how much love and light is in the world, there is a need for those of us who aren't afraid to go into the shadow. And we are friends with those in the shadows. And we know, and we all agree, that humanity has a right to be free. And we're all willing and very able to escort them on their way. That's all I got for you today, guys. What the fuck is going on. I have been channeling like a motherfucker over on TikTok, and now I'm doing it on YouTube. So listen, hey, my crown chakra is completely fucking open, all right? And I'm walking into the truth of who I am. And if it's a little too weird or a little too strange, then honey, I'm just not for you, and that's okay. That's okay. I walked on my face to be here to do this. And I didn't do it just for myself. I did it because I believe in humanity. I believe that humankind deserves to be free. Because I deserve to be free. And I fought with everything I had to be who I am today. And I would do it all again to be in this moment right now. And you will get to this place. Well, you will understand the power of your journey and how it's taken you to some really deep places within your own psyche. It may have even taken you to your own personal hell and drug you through that. But know that in the future and in the now, you are God consciousness. You were God consciousness in the past. There's a whole other level of healing you can do. You can go back. Time is an illusion. You can go back and heal yourself and bring yourself forward. But you can't do it just with butterflies and bullshit and unicorns. You got to go to the depth of your soul. You got to descend into your own personal hell. And this is not for everyone. We are not like the others. Okay? We are a different kind of light worker. Okay? We are unafraid to embrace the truth of it. Without us, there would be no light. We work in the dark. We work in the abyss. And we help people heal. And we help hold their hand while they face their deepest and darkest monsters. And we help them rise. We help them rise in the phoenixing experience. And it is heartbreaking work. But it is necessary. And we are not like the others because we don't fear this. We run to this. For we are one with that depth. We are one with the abyss. We are one with the undoing. And we are unafraid to embrace it. All right, guys. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. These messages, I'm telling you, like, I have walked through a portal. So things are changing for me. And with that, I guess they're going to change for my channel. So I would imagine there'll be more direct channeling. Today, I was channeling source energy, and we had the presence of Lilith move forward. She has been doing that all day over on TikTok. So anyway, I appreciate you guys being here and listening to me. If you have any comments or questions, just post them down below and we'll try to answer them. I will see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.